Hi guys, welcome back. Another unboxing video. This one I've been looking forward to. I'm looking forward to all of them, to be fair. It's one of the things I do enjoy. Right, so without further ado, as you may have guessed from the properly made thumbnail that I made this time, I have made a Designlabs controller based on the racing team Gulf and McLaren. Some people may, if you're interested in racing, may have seen the recent F1 car that they did. I will be showing some images of the car, but yeah, so basically I've created a Designlabs controller based on that. So without further ado, let's get into this, because this is actually taking a bit more time. I don't know if anybody else has had this problem, but a couple of us on Twitter have been talking about how they've had a bit of issue with Designlabs recently. There's been some sort of delay, and I believe it was to do with the incorrect weight, and customs have been holding stuff. So there it is straight away. I have had a custom design controller from Designlabs before now, not this generation. So let's just take that out of there, get rid of that. So yeah, so if you've not had one of these before and you didn't know, it comes with this really nice, obviously they can't make a box designed on everybody's controller, so they come up with this really nice reflective design for the box. I really like that. It's really good. Right, let's do this. So if you guys don't mind, I've got a few notes this time, so if it sounds like I'm reading stuff, I apologise, it's because I am. There it is. Right, so here we go. First time seeing for me as well, so let's have a look, see how it looks. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yeah, that is. So there you go, you can see I put a custom engraving on there, and I went with the Gulf. It's kind of a baby blue colour with the orange. Personally, I prefer the orange, so realistically it probably should have been that way round, that colour on the front, orange on the back, but I much prefer the orange. Still tempted to make another one and do it the other way round, which might happen, you never know. But so some of the design ideas were obviously the orange and the blue. Then you got the black representing the tyres. And then the white buttons really were just kind of symbols of the race numbers. Matching start, well, for those of us who used to play, have been playing for years. Start and select, or start and back, you know, buttons. And then the baby blue thumbsticks. It's not even baby blue really. Well, it's kind of a seafoam green colour, but I'm just looking at the camera as I'm doing this. It looks more blue, but it's actually much more of a sort of pale turquoisey green, which is more like the colour of the F1 cars. So yeah, that has come up really nicely. So yeah, I've got some nice thoughts on these, and some things I'd like to see in future from Designlabs. Let me just move that out of the way for a second. So yeah, so some of the things I'd like to see in the future. I'm still loving this textured grip, and the textured grip on the triggers as well. It'd be quite nice to maybe see some of that textured grip on the LB and RB buttons, maybe. It's not necessary, I'm sure, but. And then we've got some of the things I'd like to see. I'd like to see the return of the rubberized grips. I do like the rubberized grips on some of the older Designlab ones and on some of the custom ones. I know they had some issues. I've got an Gears Elite controller, and both of the rubbers have fallen off it now, sadly, and I just can't use it without the rubbers on it. So it just feels wrong when it's missing. So yeah, so there's that. I would love to see metallic colours that used to be on the old Designlabs. That would be a nice thing to see back in the Designlabs. It'd be great. I do like them. A little bit disappointing, but apparently I was going to give away the I've got the usual guff that comes inside. I was going to give away the month's gold, the month's Game Pass Ultimate that usually comes in these boxes, but apparently, unless it's just mine, you don't get that. You get the usual instructions that nobody reads, and obviously the batteries, but that's it. No thing to give away. That's a shame. Never mind. All right, well, yeah, so going back to what I was saying, some of the things I'd like to see: transparent colours. Sorry, not transparent colours, that's the next thing on my list. Metallic colours. The rubberized grips, assuming that they fix the rubberized grips on the back. And I would love to see, because some of my favourite controllers are like the Sea of Thieves one, and I'm trying to think now, I've got the magenta and the transparent white one. It's kind of like the dusk white or whatever it was called. They're all really nice. Growing up as a kid in the 90s, yeah, anything that was transparent. I used to have a transparent PS1, things like that. So, yeah, they were great. I would like to see, that's one of the things I've written down here, is I would like them to change, or at least give the option to change the colour inside of the light. Because obviously we can find out, but we all know that that light inside there will just be white, as always. It would be nice if we could have some like custom colours to go inside there. So if you had like in this case, you order an orange controller, yeah, so there's the white light. So it would be nice if you could get like an orange light inside. That'd be quite nice. And one of the other things that I put down was some more colour options for the buttons, because this goes well with this. But I think if I was making one that I wanted to, sort of my own personal design, it would be nice to get like the Pulse Red has got like red buttons with a different colour red on the A, B, X and Y. Same thing with the Volt, electric Volt controller. Some of those options would be nice, but they'd be a good little extra to have. Other than that, Designlabs is great. I enjoy making some of these designs. And I've got a friend who I know is going to really be jealous of this one, because he's a big fan of orange, because he grew up in the Netherlands. And yeah, so he's going to be very jealous, but he won't have to be jealous for long, because I'm going to surprise him right now. Because Chris, if you're watching, I've made this one for you, mate. So this one will be on the way to you next week when I come up for your wedding. So thanks very much, guys. I'm going to leave it there. It's another relatively short one. I hope you enjoyed that. And yeah, take care and see you soon. Bye-bye.